Welcome to my cozy cookhouse, everyone. Today we're diving into the comforting world of chicken soup, but with a twist. Clear chicken noodle soup, which is not only delicious but also packed with gut healing benefits. Chicken is rich in collagen and amino acids. It helps repair and strengthen the lining of the gut and also gives your immune system a powerful boost. It's so yummy that I basically make it year round, not just during the cold season. It's delicious. So let's get started. So I have a whole chicken here. I'm only going to use half because I'll roast the other half later on today. Next, we add a rainbow of vegetables like carrots, celery, kohlrabi, onions, parsley root, and garlic. They're all loaded with vitamins and minerals, which makes this soup really gut healing. But first, what I'll be doing here is cutting up the chicken because I don't want to use the whole thing. I like my soup clear, so I'd like to save the meaty parts for roasting. So what I'm doing, I'm just cutting the legs, the thighs, right? All these beautiful meaty parts off, and I'll be saving them for later. And I'll cut the chicken breast as well, the breast part. Carefully, not to slice our fingers here. And I like to keep the skin on so that when it roasts, it won't dry up. So it's nice and crispy on the outside and juicy on the inside. And there's the other half of the other breast, and I do have a recipe that I like to use. I just put lots of spices and whatever condiments you like to use and just roast it in the oven. I'll leave a link below. I already posted this a few weeks ago. We'll just put some plastic wrap on top and pop it in the fridge for later. So I have a 5-quart pot here that I'm gonna use. It's a soup pot, and I'll dump the chicken in there. And now we're just gonna start peeling the carrots and all the other vegetables that need peeling. They're not from my garden, so I like to peel them. You can use the skin on, skin off, it's up to you. And with the onions, I like to keep the skin on because they're rich in vitamins and minerals. And here we have the 3 cloves of garlic. And a huge kohlrabi, which I found on sale, so I got plenty of those because they're good raw with salt or in chicken soup because it gives a nice flavor. So I like to keep the leaves in the soup as well because they're rich in, again, vitamins and iron. So I just snap them, like just rip them off. Give them a good wash. Look at those big leaves. They're gonna be yummy in the soup. Just break them off and dump them in the pot along with the meat. Now I'm just going to slice this big piece of kohlrabi in half, and I will cut the end off, the root side of it. Look at that juicy vegetable. It's really good with salt, just plain with salt. You can try it, it's amazing. There we go, all washed. It's really easy, guys. It's just like chicken broth, but you add the noodles at the end. Here we go. We just chop them in smaller pieces so that all the flavor and the vitamins go right into the soup. And we add them all up to the pot. The the onions with the skin because they're rich in quercetin, which is excellent for against the flu and against other respiratory diseases. And the garlic. I like to add a tablespoon of salt. It's just pink because I use Himalayan salt, but you can use any kind of salt. And I just eyeball everything, as you can tell. So here's like a teaspoon of peppercorns. I add filtered water almost to the rim, so to cover all the vegetables. Again, this is a 5-liter pot. There we go. And we're gonna let this simmer for a few hours. Like, you can just forget about it. 2, 3, 4 hours on low. Make sure everything is immersed in the water. And just look at those yummy vegetables. They're gonna turn into a yummy soup. So basically I put the pot on high temperature until it starts to boil. Then you'll lower the temperature down. We are going to take the foam off, okay? So you're gonna see foam collecting at the top. And we're gonna remove that so that we'll get a nice clear soup. Not a cloudy one. So it's prettier and it looks great in the bowl, so it's more appetizing. I like to push the vegetables down sometimes because you will see the foam rising up. And then you can collect it again. It takes a few minutes, 2-3 minutes, and then it'll stop foaming. There we go, all gone. So now I like to add a little bit of turmeric or curcuma, and it's about a teaspoon. I just kind of eyeball it, not too much but not too little. It's excellent for the immunity, and especially during the cold season. It gives a nice color to the soup as well, but it's mainly for the health benefits that I use it. And then you cover it up. And by the way, you won't even taste it. You won't feel it in the soup. And I have here some homemade noodles, which I'll have a recipe posted soon. The soup is all done. It's been about 4 hours. And look at that rich color. It's amazing, guys. It's so good for your body and for your health. It's delicious. I like to keep the noodles separately, not in the soup after you strain the soup, because it'll last longer. It won't spoil. So then you just put the soup on top of the noodles in a bowl, in a serving bowl. Look at that rich color. It's amazing. So pretty and so delicious. That's the best part. There we are. And now I have some fresh parsley here, but you can just grab some from the freezer if you have it saved, or from the store. And I pinch some off, chop it up, and just add it to the soup. You can also add fresh ground pepper or hot pepper or whatever spices you like to add to your soup. You can also taste and adjust for saltiness. I still have to add a little bit of salt, so we just add that. Give it a mix and enjoy. This soup is a powerhouse of nutrients, supporting your gut health and overall well-being. Guys, it's the best. Thanks for joining me today, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more wholesome recipes like this. And until next time, happy cooking!